The Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter is the only shelter solely devoted to the lost, abandoned animals of Round Rock, Cedar Park, Hutto, Lander, and the Williamson County Current Animal Shelter.
What makes this shelter unique is that we are an open admission shelter who has had a save rate of over 90% since December of 2010.
The history behind our animal shelter is that originally most of the cities in the county had a contract with an organization called the Williamson County Humane Society. And at some point in their contract, the county and the 4 cities that we're partners with decided that they would like to build a regional animal shelter, try to save some money, and be unified.
The shelter started out through the efforts of combined jurisdictions. The Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter is an open admission government agency shelter aiming at the increase in not only adoptions and lost pet claims, but also being a refuge for any unwanted or hurt animals.
I think that we owe it to the animals that we are mandated to care for, that they have a good place to stay in that's comfortable, disease-free, and fear-free.
The shelter's high save rate is completely based on the community. We could not do it without them.
When I came here, I said it was going to be no-kill. And no-kill was fairly new back then. I mean, there wasn't a lot of shelters that had achieved it. My biggest worry was when we did achieve it, how are we going to sustain that? And as the years progressed, it became easier to sustain because we learned of various programs. We learned how to reach out to the community. We relied on the community, and we actually live in a great community who comes out when we do get in trouble.
We're serving about 7,000 animals a year. This means that we need significant help, significant aid to get these animals safe, to treat whatever they need treated, and to find them loving homes.
The community supports our animal shelter by doing a lot of things. They give us monetary donations, they volunteer and foster, but they also share our story on social media so people know about our shelter and they're proud of our shelter being in their community.
We offer many programs for the community to reach in and give a helping hand. We have a volunteer program where you can come and socialize with the dogs and the cats. We have a foster program, so you bring your work home with you and bring home an animal who needs some time away from the shelter. We have a medical fund where folks fundraise for the animals who need outside medical care. And we have an off-site adoption program that is completely volunteer-led.
We built our entire play yards in the back of our shelter where the dogs get to go out, romp around, play with balls, play with each other. We have play groups all through donations, and we continue to make improvements to those.
Being a government agency, we do have a government budget where the basics are cared for. So we'll have the food in the bowls, we'll have the lights on. When it comes to our life-saving programs, that's where the monetary donations fit in.
Our budget does not pay for a dog going to a vet for a broken leg and to get that leg fixed.
If an animal comes in who's been hit by a car, they're going to need services beyond what we can do here, and their lives are saved because of Jane's Fund. We need donations to keep that fund alive.
We would not be able to save the lives that we save without monetary donations to our various funds. So because of the community, we can do so much extra that many shelters can't, or that we would not be able to do without monetary donations. But the community is also important because they foster for us. Last year we had over 700 foster homes.
We cannot predict the cases that we get in. We don't choose the animals who come to us. We help the animals in need.
Our shelter was built and it was full from day one. Just because we have a building doesn't mean we can house all the animals that come to us for help.
Saving the animals at the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter starts with you. To donate, go to pets.williamson.org.